to the world. That means that it must protect individual rights.
All right. Unfortunately, we don't have a time to continue with this discussion, but you know, it's a discussion that will continue until at least Nigeria gets it right at the end of the day. We thank you, gentlemen, for making our time to share your thoughts with us on this. We've been looking at detention without trial, testing the Administration of Justice Act in Nigeria. And I'm expecting very soon, Ikechukwu, that you should do something about this.
I'll try my
some of the
best.
lawyers.
I will, surely.
Provide the resources.
All right, Ikechukwu Ikeji has joined us. He's a legal practitioner. We also had Debo Adeniro, an anti-corruption crusader and public affairs analyst. Thank you, gentlemen, once again.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right, KAKAKI is not over yet. We'll be bringing you your report now as we hand you back to Abuja. Continue staying with us. My name is Nkoli Omodu, wishing you a pleasant day out there.
As a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, I am proud to support the U Report because it gives young people the chance to speak out, be heard and change the world. If you want to share your opinions on issues in your community that matter to you, U Report is the way to do it. It helps amplify your voice and allows you to hold your government and leaders to account on the issues that matter to you. U Report is easy and free to join through SMS or Twitter. So please share your opinions now, make your voices heard and start reporting now.
All right, it's time for us to really look at the analysis of your report for June 22 to 28, 2017. About 4 questions were sent out. Of course, we told you how you could have been a part of it. So if you were not a part of these questions and analysis that is following up now, then you can try to be a part of it next week. But let's look at the questions first. One, do you know what a primary health care center is? That's PHC. Do you have a PHC center in the local government area where you live? Have you noticed any rehabilitation or repair work going on in any PHC? And what local government area is the rehabilitation or repair work in?
Well, you also find here what we had as a result is quite interesting. It says 111,168 responded out of 1.943878 million. Well, 33% said no and 67% said yes. And for the local government area, it says, do you have a PHC center in the local government area where you live? 86,676 responded out of 110,941. And what you found there is 74% saying yes, 13% saying no, and 14% saying not sure. Have you noticed any rehabilitation repair work going on in any PHC? It says that's primary health care center. And it says 69,560 responded out of 86,725 polled. 74% said no, 26% says yes. And then the last one says, what local government area is the rehabilitation repair work in? And it says 9,449 responded out of 18,258 polled. Local government area says 100%.
Yes, interesting responses we have here. And the fact that a lot of people know what a PHC is a good first step because, of course, primary healthcare centers are primarily domiciled in rural communities for easy access and fast intervention in case of health issues and health emergencies before you move to secondary or tertiary health institution. So 67% of people polled know what a primary health care center is, and 74% say yes, they do have a primary health care center in their local government where they live, and 74% incidentally say there has been no rehabilitation work going on in the primary health care center in their location. That says a lot because we've talked about moribund PHCs in local government areas across the country. They're supposed to really be, like I said earlier, the first intervention for health emergencies, but most of the time you find those buildings being occupied by goat, ram or sheep, just anything, animals actually, and you don't find any presence of anything that seems to suggest, even if there is 1 or 2 persons there who go in there to sweep the places, the whole place really doesn't have any dispensary for medicine or any such thing in case there is a medical emergency.
Out of lack of shelter.
Oh, yes, indeed. And so remember that the federal government did something, talked about rehabilitation of primary health care centers. In fact, one of the agendas of the NPOWER is to ensure that people are trained as health assistants, where they will serve in primary health care centers. And that's why these particular results and this analysis is very apt for the present context of the times we are living in. So you can be a part of U Report. Know that you can always join by going to www.nigeria.ureport.in. You can also participate via SMS by sending JOIN, that's join, to 24453. Follow the voice prompts that appear until the process of registration is completed. You can also join via Facebook. Just join and like U Report on Facebook and send a message via Facebook Messenger. That automatically signs you up, and you'll be receiving weekly polls. The analysis would come after every week. And that's a wrap for this week.
That's a wrap. Well, and that's the wrap for the show as well. It's good doing this with you. Join us again tomorrow, which is a Friday, and don't miss it. I am yours truly, Adora. Have a truly thrilling Thursday.
And I am Otobomo, and have a wonderful day.